Okay, so today I'm going to show you my little 12-foot modified aluminum boat. I made it into a little center console with storage and steering, and yeah, just go over a few of the features. First of all, I've put in this floor in the front, basically so that you can walk up to the front of the boat. Have a couple seats up here, a little storage area behind the seat for my anchor and lines, and it just made it a lot easier to walk around in the boat, get on and off the boat onto the shore because I beach it a lot. And then on that I built the center console with the steering and a little windshield, and I've got my Lowrance step sounder there, and you can see the throttle and the steering. Just made a little wooden steering wheel, and it's got cables that run back to the motor here, basically just cross and then join in underneath to the center of the motor there to steer it. This goes back and forth. I've got my little trolling motor there, which could be replaced. It's quite old, but it still works. And a little 10-horse Honda 4-stroke outboard. I've got the gas tank underneath here. Just gets it out of the way, gives me more room here to put stuff, use my tackle box or whatever at the back there. I've got the little Downrigger for fishing in the deeper lakes. I've installed a couple of cup holders, basically just a 3-inch piece of PVC screwed on to a block, and then we've got the Scotty Downrigger or down rod holders here. I'll grab one of those out for you so you can see it. Basically just goes in here like this. Somehow, like that. And you got your rod holders. I've got on this side a rack for 4 rods. Actually, I only use it for 3, but I could drill another hole if I wanted to. Basically, just stick the knife or bonker in that one there. I've got another cup holder up top here for myself. I've got the throttle for the engine, and the little ball mount for my ram mount for my GPS, and this little swivel seat folds down, and these lines here basically are the ones that just do the steering. And you can see if I turn the steering wheel that I can turn the motor. That's basically it. It's got a battery down in here. I put a deep cycle in there for the electric motor. Got a little bit of storage underneath the steering, so I can put stuff in there, as well as storage down here underneath the seat. And then at the front, I've got this. When people want to sit at the front, you just pull this hatch out, and then you've got storage down underneath. Got my life jacket down underneath there, some buoys, the oars, and then people can put their feet in there when they're sitting in the seats. And that's basically it. And another thing to mention too is just that this trailer that it's sitting on is actually just a flatbed trailer. I throw it on. It was a tent trailer, and I just basically took the tent trailer part off the top and just used the bottom flatbed and just made this little winch hookup setup for the boat. Also, I've made it so that this pin here can come out, and then this whole piece just slides forward. So that you can extend it, because I'm launching quite often in a lot of shallow lakes, and you need the extra length, otherwise you got to back your truck way into the water. So I made that real quick so that I can launch in the smaller lakes. I've also put the little bit bigger tires on the trailer, just because they are rated faster for the road. You can do 100 kilometers an hour without any worry. Those little 8-inch tires that were on it before on the tent trailer. But it's basically my little boat. This seat here can come off and you can move it around if you want. You can push it back anywhere. You can turn it around, push it back. And same with this seat, just comes up. Just easily lifts up. You can take it out if you don't want it in here. This hole here is actually for a seat if you wanted to sit up front with a post, and you can fish out of the front then sitting up on the seat, and you can spin around as well. And that's basically it. It's my boat.